Hi everybody in Soul Plan Reading. I'm going to be putting together a couple of videos to talk about the symbols that are associated with your soul plan. And in this video, I'm going to be outlining the main component of that symbol, the celestial body that symbol is associated with, the element that symbol is associated with, and any other pertinent information so that you can have an idea of what characteristics are involved with that symbol. So at the beginning, the first one is Aleph, and that has to do with high healing frequencies and interlocking forces. And when you actually look at the sign of Aleph and you see the crosses, it almost looks like this interlocking forces. It resembles that. And it is associated with Pluto, the element of air, and it's associated with your chest. And the temperature that it likes to associate with is spring and autumn, those alternate seasons. And the positive attributes for Aleph are stability, unifying spiritual power, healing abilities, a lot of Archangel Michael influence, teaching, really good speaking abilities, and a philanthropist, people who are interested in giving back to the community, and also transformative, that they have that energy. And that is on the positive side. So if it's showing up for you as a talent or it's in part of your destiny, this is the positive side, because each sign has duality. There is a part of it that's positive, and then there's a part that could show up as a challenge. And so for the challenge for Aleph, it is misuse of power, ruthlessness, denial of spirit, obsession compulsive disorders, perceived separations, crown blockages. That's just to name a few. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with what else is going on in the duality of the rest of your soul plan. A limiting belief that's part of this sign is that you're separate, that you're an alien. People who might say to themselves that they don't like themselves, that they feel punished, possibly abandoned by the divine, and that they feel that the environment that they're living in is a hostile situation. And the soul message for this, the positive aspect of it, is that the separation really is an illusion, that it arises within the oneness of yourself, and it is the awareness that there is no separation at all, and that the journey and the progression of the journey is simply to see what is in the moment and to accept what it is and to look within. And that's Aleph. The next one I'm going to be talking about is Bet. So Bet is about resiliency and duality. It's associated with the moon, the right eye. It's associated with height. It's associated with the polarity of wisdom and folly. And the positive attributes of this is tough and resilience, objective and perspective and wisdom, great empathy, loving, compassionate, able to see the larger picture, duality in the blend of male and female energies. That's the positive aspect. And in the challenges, so those are the goals and the challenges, it's needing that lesson in wisdom and foolishness to sort of come to fruition. It's that rerun that keeps happening in your life where you are learning that same mistake that you might make or that same error that you might make again and again until you finally understand the lesson that it's trying to teach you. Oversensitivity, insecure, living in your ego, lack of ambition, lack of confidence, prone to allergies, an imbalance of the duality of the feminine and the male, leaning more towards feminine energy. A limiting belief is that you're under attack, that everybody is critical of you. That's that ego piece. That you can't cope, that I need someone to show me the way, that I'm a mistake, life is overwhelming. And those are some of the things that are associated with Bet. And when you look at the symbol, it almost looks like coils. And I want you to think of something springing down and springing back up, that resilient component. And remember, this all plays out when you're looking at all the other pieces. And a healing affirmation for Bet is that I'm perfectly safe and I'm perfectly protected. And deep in my essence lies the inner balance that I am seeking. The next one is Dalet, which has to do with energies of duplication. To me, this symbol is all about abundance. It has to do with the sun. It has to do with the body organ of your right nostril and the direction of east, and fertility and infertility. That's the duality that you play with. The attributes of the positive is very positive, radiant, intelligent, abundant, generous, able to duplicate easily, which means if you're in a place of something where you are experiencing something, you're there, you're seeing it, you can take it back with you and make it your own. I have this within my soul plan in a positive and in a negative aspect. I have it in both spaces. And in the positive aspect, for me, how it plays out is if I watch somebody cook something, I can go home and reduplicate what I've seen. When I was in school and I was watching chemistry, I understood the chemistry lab if the teacher was demonstrating it, and I could recall it in my mind and do really well on a test. Also, they have a sense of that they really understand what information is and where it came from, the root of it. They have wisdom beyond what they've actually learned. It's their psychic gift, their clear cognizance gift, if they choose to use it and work with it. On the challenge part of it, they have ups and downs in fortune, lack of confidence, mistrusting, abandonment scenarios, self-absorbed, and abundance issues with fertility and wealth. And that's how it plays out with money. A limiting belief is that they're unworthy, that they can't reproduce, that they're blocked, that they're alone, they're abandoned, rejected, and that they can't trust people. And when I read this, I really relate to all of these things from both perspectives. Like I said, I have this sign, this symbol in my soul plan, both as a talent and as a challenge. A healing affirmation is: infinite love and abundance surround me. Deep in my heart is gratitude and pure, undying love.